header! Goal! Arsenal! That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Mateus can see things others simply cannot. Threads one in. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he skips past his man. Yamal, always goal side. Great chance! And there's a goal. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
He's had a shot! He's got a goal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Rower Reds have their lead.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Batistuta, great defending, strong and determined. Kanji gets across to intercept that. Oh, that's well spotted. Looking for options for movement. Edmilson. Arsenal are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Koundé cuts it out. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Batistuta was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Beckenbauer with a fine tackle. Well, it just petered out, no penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Tries to pass it through. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Great vision. That's really well manoeuvred. Batistuta. Now it's Barella. That's the end of the first 45. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. So we reach the halfway point.
I've been left almost breathless here, Peter. This is frantic stuff. 45 minutes just seem to fly by. Here's hoping both teams can maintain this level.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. So the action resumes.
Arsenal really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Rizal has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Mateus. Azar. And this is Batistuta. Pressure coming in from all directions.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space.
Can he finish? Not a bad try by any means. Opportunity for Arsenal to break. And this is Count. Grizel. Barella. Now it's Batistuta. And he is deftly away. Yup. Tries a shot! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Lamine Yamal just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Looking for the run. Oh, that's a key interception. That's a sharp pass. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Batistuta. Arsenal needing a change of fortune here. Mateus. Well, that looks a decent ball.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
Can he get on the end of this? Beckenbauer. Can he get it through? It's a promising position. That's Park Ji-sung. Very nicely done.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This Yamal. Shapes to shoot! It's bounced back off the post. Park Ji-sung is always looking to play quality balls. And it's Gerrard. Mateus. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Decent chance! Well, what are we quick to recover this? Has another go! But he's left disappointed.
Substitution for Arsenal.
Arsenal
19,
with the corner. They're first.
Number 11.
And it's a poor one.
Number 2, Mateus. Number 8, Park Ji-sung. Number
Arsenal
20,
may only be one
Gerrard.
behind, but they're showing
Coming
much
on
in
the
terms
field,
of threatening parity.
Number 23, Didier
It's a
Drogba.
sharp little ball
Number
here.
9,
And this is
Suarez.
Drogba.
Number 17, Rui Costa.
There's some great running on
Number
show here,
13,
but ultimately there was no way through.
Number 18, Xabi Alonso.
Scholes, real chance! It's in! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the
Oh, he's been caught on it here!
concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's Salah. Big chance! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Neymar fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Barella with the short one. And the shot! Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. The Urawa Reds have their second corner now. They've played it short, and this is Neymar. Adams robs him of possession. Salah plays it in. And this is... And he shoots! And no! He had to. And yet he could not. So, third corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. No, that's been intercepted. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Oh, he's burst through. Akanji concedes a free kick for that. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances. And this is Scholes. Chance, surely! Oh, he's done it! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Arsenal found a way, forcibly. Now they must hold out.
Well, these last few moments are going to be pretty frantic, I would think, as the opposition try tooth and nail to get back into this. We're never done till it's completely done.
And this is Mohamed Salah. Gabriel. Now it's Luis Suarez. And he cuts out the supply. Barella. Now it's Mohamed Salah. And he's running through. Oh, good-looking ball. That has ended up in no man's land. No one... And that's it. Arsenal